as it seems, time dilation is a law of nature. Traveling close to the speed of light is a kind of elixir of life. Because time slows down close to the speed of light, special relativity provides us with a means of going to the stars.
What is going on, everyone? We got Moondragon, we got Lexi, we got Sleepless, we got Katie, we got Shantae. Is it an all-girls stream? Is that what's going on? Is it Girls' Day? Is that what's happening right now? Just got home work a bit ago, debating how much effort I want to put into dinner. I know the feeling. I know the feeling way too well. Mr. Hunter and I are going to get some tacos tonight, and then we're going to do a movie night. Let's change the scene, shall we?
Back from the dead.
There we go. Good evening, good afternoon, everyone. We are continuing Zenless Zone Zero. We are almost done with the main story. Why don't we jump down the rabbit hole and get into it, shall we? Alright. Come on, game. Let me in. Let me in. There we go.
Is this because the side effects haven't worn off yet?
I just...
Lycon's late. I'm surprised. Or is something wrong with time itself?
How long is it taking for you? I know
Looks like someone's over there. Might as well go ask.
Is it still downloading for you? Didn't take that long for me. I think it's probably internet connection properly. I don't know, to be completely honest with you. It's done last minute. That's good. Uh-oh. can't go and see him.
It's all your fault. I wish I had never given birth to you.
Hold on. See if I can get this up. Oh, I forgot to get it open. The woman's face is distorted with hatred, as if the person before her is not her child, but an enemy who destroyed her future, and she blames all the misfortune on this innocent child.
Everything will get better if you just die, right? If you die, he'll come back. We'll have another, more perfect one. I'll be able to escape. So, Hugo,
Sorry about that, guys.
for the sake of Mommy's happiness, just die, okay?
She raises her hand and reveals a pair of scissors, and the tipping gleaming in the chilling light, and she thrusts a sharp point towards Hugo's peeling axe, but then suddenly vanish as if she has never existed at all.
So, I wasn't awake yet after all. That's because you don't want to wake up again.
Oh yeah! Mother of the Year, big time. Especially with the Father of the Year from Full Metal Alchemist. If you get it, you get it.
Who are you? I am you. Hidden deep within your heart. Your most true self. You want to kill her, don't you? Your so-called mother. Every time she beat you without reason, when she tried to gouge out your eyes, when she sold you into that hell, laughing all the while. You wanted to be the one to end her life. Why not admit your hatred? As you are, you can hunt her down and make her pay for the living hell of a childhood she made you suffer.
What do you mean too soon? Too soon for what, Sleepless?
Yes, I hate her. I hate her because she was foolish and shallow, greedy and stupid. I hate her because she doesn't deserve to be a mother. She did everything she could to try and get into the Ravenloft family.
No! No!
Believing she could live a life of luxury without having to do anything, and never realizing she was a pawn. Discarded from the very beginning. So she chose to blame me. Blame me for my heterochromia. Blame me for my very existence.
No, it is not. Father's Day is just literally around the corner now, so it's never too early. My heart hurts every time. I agree, 1,000%. That man deserves to be experimented for 1,000 years.
But I won't kill her, because I know it won't change anything. She was incapable of loving me, just as she is incapable of loving herself. Have you been brainwashed by that dog? Keeping up the act of being some magnanimous and forgiving fool? Don't compare us. I've simply come to understand love or hate. I make my own choices, and they have nothing to do with anyone else. She sold you to the Ravenloft family for a huge sum of money. She used that money to start a new life. Without you. While she was was indulging herself. You were going through hell in the Ravenlock Manor.
I am happy that you have someone who can fill in that father role for you, Katie. I'm really happy for you. Yeah, everyone in the community has horrible parents.
Does it not torment you? Do you not feel the hatred? Do you not want to demand answers? Kill her. Only by killing her can you be truly free.
For a long time, I thought the same way. But now, well, I want to make a different choice.
Stop lying to yourself. You never had a choice. This weak-minded thinking will only lead you to failure. Like before, you'll be nothing but a worm, trampled into the dirt by those so-called elites.
Welcome in, Love Bubbles.
Do you still not get it? This is how the world is, and always has been. Hesitating will be the victim. If you don't grab your knife first, you'll end up being on the other end of the blade.
How about no?
If you want to change anything, you must first become the one who makes the rules. Just like that woman. The only reason she could treat us that way was because we were weak. So listen to me. Find that woman, kill her, and prove to this world your strength. It's what she deserves. Why forgive them? They don't deserve it.
Just because someone has caused you pain and suffering, regardless of what it is, making that person go through the same is not going to heal you. It's just going to make that empty hole grow.
I'm not forgiving them. Or rather, I don't care about them. They don't even matter, at least not yet. You know, perhaps the person I hate the most, the one I truly cannot forgive, has never been someone else.
I guess you can see the Bang Boo is his inner self, and it took a form of his Bang Boo known as Robin. So it's kind of like how do you? I forgot which anime it is.
But rather my weak, powerless past self who could do nothing but hide inside a closet and cry. I hate myself for having neither the strength nor the courage to resist. I hate myself for begging for so-called familial love, even after being treated so terribly. I hate that despite the pain of my wounds, I still hope to receive the carrot and not the stick. And that means you. Correct. So, I forgive you. I forgive myself.
You'll regret this. Fool, your pretty words mean nothing. You will ultimately return here to me.
After a tense bout of dizziness, Hugo awakens in the dark warehouse. Ropes that bound him came undone. At some point, Hugo takes a deep breath and damps the air set up. Hugo straightens his outer, ties up himself, and then opens the warehouse door.
I see. This is still an illusion. I wonder who's going to show up this time.
brother. Hugo, let's play hide and seek. I'm already hiding. You'll find me, right? Like you always do.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I don't like this one bit.
You're looking in the wrong place.
Big time trigger warning.
I found an even better hiding spot this time. Harder to find than any place you showed me. Hey,
Come on.
Hugo,
Oh.
do you ever wonder why
Uh-oh.
I had to die?
It was because of me.
That's right. It was because of you. It's all your fault.
Oh dear.
If only you didn't exist, I wouldn't have had to suffer. Still looking in the wrong spot. I can't believe you
I don't
still
usually
haven't
do
found
much
after
for
all
Father's
this
Day. My
time.
bio dad died when I was a teenager. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Have you forgotten about me?
My house still smells like coffee cake.
I haven't forgotten.
It's okay. I'll forgive you. I'll still be nice to you, just like before. I was the only one who was ever nice to you, wasn't I?
Okay.
And tell me, why do good people always suffer?
I do too. I love coffee cake.
Why is kindness always punished instead?
Me too. Is it up this way?
Tell me, Hugo, why?
Oh, that is this way.
Hugo, are you lost? Go back the way you came. I left you a surprise there.
We're planning something for my mom's husband, but it feels a bit weird. They got married when I was like 25, so I never thought him like a dad, even though. That's fair. I'm getting my cool sister points today. I'm baking for my brother and his classmates. I brought him Italian soda and I got him some mint dew flowers. Aw, that's so sweet.
Criticism and insults encircled Hugo, piercing his skin like a frozen knife, mocking the rage form waves that crashed through him, threatening to drown him. Then the Kapasi reaches its peak and it goes silent. The air seems concealed in silence, deep and observative. It is as if time stood still with only his rapid heartbeat echoing.
I told you that you would
I'm
eventually
curious
return.
as what manly dude flowers are. A cactus? I guess? Its favorite flowers are tulips. He admitted to me while we were walking through Costco earlier. Oh.
We meet again, my friend.
I told you, I am you. A side of you that you've always tried to deny existed.
Of course. I know. This time it's about Serena. Right?
Yes. Your half-sister. And the only child in the Ravenlock family who was kind to you. Unfortunately. It was her kindness that led to her untimely death.
It was my fault.
I don't like the way you blame yourself. Because that means I'm to blame as well. And I don't think I did anything wrong. Your mother sold you to the Ravenlocks. And your father, he saw your talent and wanted to use you to push the other children into competing with each other.
My brothers and sisters wanted to get rid of me from the moment they first saw me.
In their eyes, you were no more than a slave. But Serena dared to treat you, a slave, as if you were human. And so, she was fated to die.
They tried to kill me. Many times. But I was careful. And they did not succeed.
So they killed Serena, who was weaker, an easier target, and pinned everything on you. Serena died in your place. Those cruel brats thought that by reporting this to Father, they could use it to get rid of you, a rival who threatened their positions. Yet, not only did Father not blame you for the incident, he praised you for it.
In this world, only the ruthless, cruel, and merciless can stand at the top.
And that's exactly what you managed to live up to, no? You found a perfect opportunity thereafter to catch the ringleader of the group who framed you and almost beat him to death. Oh, you should have seen the expression on your face back then. Oh, crazed and manic with utmost delight.
No, I totally feel you on that one, Kitty. My neighbors next door, I practically watch all three of my neighbors' kids grow up. And the youngest is already a junior in high school. I'm like, y'all need to stop, alright? I'm already feeling old. Seeing you all going off to college and one already moved to Chicago. Like, no. Stop this.
I don't remember that.
Seemingly unsatisfied with his answer, the inner demon transforms into him again.
Here we go again. Trying to deny your desires deep down inside. You've always wondered. Asking yourself why these evil people never got the punishment they deserved. Why the world is so unfair. Don't you want to rip them to shreds? Just like that day when you beat that boy's face into the dirt until he was barely recognizable. His disgusting blood staining your fists. Recall your exhilaration, your cathartic release of rage, that outpour of hatred. That victory belongs to you. You deserve it.
Run.
Yeah, just run. Just run away, everyone. Run away. Far, far away from this stream.
Those brothers and sisters of mine are all dead. I cannot take revenge against the long deceased.
They died by Hartman's hand, dying in the power struggle to become the Ravenlock family's heir, rather than by our scythe. Boring.
Boring. I find it hilariously ironic. Children who would murder their own kin for scraps of power dead at the hand of their uncle who followed their example. Is that not karma? Power struggles pitting kin against each other, betrayal, suspicion, and hatred between people of the same blood. It's like a curse, written into the Ravenlock family's genes. Laughably stupid.
Don't forget, my dear, that the same blood flows through your veins.
As if
to prove his words, the inner demon transformed into Hartman.
That's right, my dear nephew. No matter how much you deny it, the blood of the Ravenlock family flows through your veins. Survival of the fittest. Only the strongest deserve to live. Only the strongest deserve to rule. This is the path of success that has led the Ravenlock family to victory countless times. A blessing and a curse etched into your flesh and blood. As long as you live, you'll never escape the mark of family.
I stand corrected on that. Family is what you create. What's the saying? Blood is not thicker than the wound, it is the coven, I believe is the quote. I have my own family. Thank you very much, Hartman. My family is Sleepless, Lexi, Katie, Moon, Dragon, and everyone else in my community. That is my family.
You are destined to one day become someone like me. Like your father.
Is that fear I sense? I can see you trembling. Why does the Ravenlock bloodline terrify you so?
Blood of the coven is thicker than the water of the womb. Thank you, Katie. Aw, fuck yeah. I was close. I was close with the quote. But yeah. Blood of the coven is thicker than blood of the wound. Yep. Exactly. Family is what you make, not by blood.
I won't become like my father. Never.
You won't become a failure like him. So relax. Our power eclipses him, and so does our ambition. So, do not deny your own desires. Do not resist your own ambition. This is the talent you are born with. The best gift fate has ever given you.
I wanted to let you guys know I changed the coloring on the tops so everyone can see who's like the top gifter, the top biddies, the top the team money, and those who have come to into the community.
Admit it. Deep within your heart lies a spark, yearning to ignite a raging inferno that will burn everything down. And I am that spark.
After a tense bout of dizziness, Hugo awakens in the dark of the warehouse. Ropes that bound him come undone at the point. Hugo takes a deep breath, dampens air, and stands up. Hugo straightens out his attire and tidies himself, and then opens the warehouse door.
Lycon. Never thought I'd be this genuinely thankful to see you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let this be the record that Hugo is thankful that Lycon
Seeing you
exists.
means this never-ending nightmare is finally over, right?
I would never thought I would ever hear Hugo being utterly grateful to see his former comrade. Can I keep this Bang Boo existent demon? Yes, you can keep Robin minus the demon. Okay? Uh-oh.
I don't want to hear something like that from you. You have no idea what that man, my father, is really like.
A person who stops at nothing for their own interests and ambitions. Just like what you're doing right now.
And what do you think I'm doing this for?
All of this was part of your plan. You knew where the Ravenlock family was going to be, so you set Mockingbird's target there. To seek revenge, you plotted to assassinate your own father, but he was too vigilant, and you failed. After almost being assassinated, your father was furious and locked everyone in the hall, but was unable to find the assassin.
And what a coincidence that a hollow disaster just occurred in the vicinity. So he used it to eliminate all the unfamiliar faces there, turning them into victims of the hollow, an easy feat for the Ravenlock family. So, the one who killed innocents was my father, not me.
You knew what choice an extremist like him would make. And you used the chaos to once again attempt an assassination. This time you succeeded. You killed your own father at the cost of innocent lives. Admit it, Hugo. You don't care about anyone else. The only thing you care about is your revenge. How is that any different from your father?
Enough. I'm tired. I may hate him for betraying me, but he wouldn't say something like that.
What?
You aren't Lycon. You're the other me, hidden deep within my heart.
Hugo takes a deep breath and slowly opens his eyes. Lycon is gone, and in his place is that of a familiar figure. Without a doubt, he is still within the illusion.
I've been waiting for you, my dear.
It seems you've already grown accustomed to this place, even turning the tables on me.
Just as you said, you are me, and I am you. There's no such thing as having an advantage over oneself. We are ultimately one and the same, forever inseparable.
Then you should know what I want to say. When you and Lycon split, you didn't even try to clear up the misunderstanding, didn't deny or argue against what he said. Because you realized that deep down, he was right about you. You just hadn't acted on it yet. Some people live only to bring more suffering into this world. Sometimes, murder is what brings justice back into this world.
For that, I must stain these hands in blood.
That's right. Just like what you said before you faked your death. Were those words really just an act? To slay the dragon, you must first become one with sharp claws, rending fangs, and strength enough to destroy anything.
You sure not talking about Maleficent? Kind of sounds like Maleficent. Is Hugo wanting to be Maleficent? Huh. I'm stopping myself before I go down this rabbit hole. I'm stopping myself.
You know the truth better than anyone. If you hadn't hesitated and instead seized the first opportunity to kill your father, none of what followed would have happened. Innocent civilians wouldn't have died. Your partner wouldn't have lost an eye and both legs trying to save people. And Mockingbird would have never gotten to that point. You can save more people. Save good people. Save more lives than the evil ones you take.
I've spent countless hours in regret over that incident.
So why not submit to your true nature? You want to be the judge, jury, and executioner of this world. And you can.
I wasn't responsible for Father's death. The true mastermind is my uncle, Hartman. His schemes to kill the head of the family were all so he could take control. Mockingbird was simply unlucky enough to get caught up in it. So, for a behemoth like the Ravenlock family, with its roots so deep, a single person's death, regardless of who that person is, wouldn't change anything. Of course, whether it's Topps, the Mayflower family, or even the entire world, it's actually all the same. I refuse to be dragged down by pointless hatred any longer.
You foolish, stubborn idiot. Do you understand the power of hatred? Have we not come this far precisely because of it? Or are you going to follow Lycon and Jack's twisted logic? Come on. You don't actually trust anyone? Otherwise, why would you hide this whole scheme of faking your death from them? You've built an impenetrable wall around your heart, keeping everyone out. Of course you are right to do so. No one in this world can be trusted. Always. All you'll receive is hatred from your own blood and no love. Suspicion from your companions, and betrayal that comes all too easily. But the most ridiculous thing is that you want them to trust you. You stay silent and long for them to notice your suffering. You yearn for your companion's understanding and trust. Idiot. That's why you are incapable of exploiting them for your own ends. You care about their safety even more than your own. But remember, only the weak need companions, and we are children born from hatred. We are different from them. I will never be like them, and I don't need to be. Come, let me show you what powers we can wield.
But you are me, and I'll never lose to myself.
We're actually gonna fight now. Looks like we're about to fight. Let's do it.
I'm about to end your fucking life.
Think about all the injustice you've trying to, if you choose to forgive, you're betraying yourself. You know that.
Letting you consume me would be the real betrayal to myself. what it's worth. Thank you. Don't be afraid. You and I are inseparable. You're part of me, just as I am part of you.
Fancy words won't change anything.
No. It's not just platitudes. I finally understand now. Some pain only fades when it's seen. When it's accepted. So I won't fight you anymore. I won't hate myself anymore. Weakness, hatred, malice, strength, forgiveness, justice.
Finally, it is time to meet up with Lycon.
Hugo, it's time. Hugo. Hugo, you...
Did I scare you? I made it through. I won. No praise for me, my dearest partner.
We did it, guys.
This is just like what I saw in my dream.
A dream within a dream?
I guess there are still some lingering side effects.
Hmm? Okay, before we continue, shall we pour for him? Let's do it. Let's go. Ah! All right. Let's do it again. It's Inception. Nope. What do we get? More Sukaku. All right. Let's see. Come on. We're on the 30 pity. Nope. We got Anton. All right. Let's see if we can do it. Come on. Nope. Oh, we got Billy. Alright, let's see. I want Hugo. Give me Hugo. One. You can have all the Antons in the world, Lexi. I don't want them anymore. I already got them maxed out on both accounts now. Come on, this is gonna be the 50. Nope. He just does not want to come home. There's Slater. And there's Robin. He just does not want to come home. I'm so mad.
Ah, my former partner. You're still as punctual as ever.
Are you sure you're fully recovered?
How about we fight? And I'll show you how recovered I am.
I refuse to fight someone who is in need of medical attention.
Lycon falls silent silent for a moment and eventually hands over a coin. No, looking at the packaging, it's not a coin, but a familiar chocolate.
How thoughtful. I'm touched. Or perhaps is this simply part of Victoria Housekeeping's professional care?
I'd rather you not starve to death.
Hugo takes the coin. After a moment of silence, he eventually eats it.
Not to your liking. I'm fairly certain this is the same kind as before.
No. I've just gone too long without food. It feels a bit uncomfortable. Either way. Thank you.
Well, this is awkward. Are they gonna kiss? Are they gonna finally make up? I would be over the moon happy with that. Yes, yes.
Now tell me, what exactly happened in the warehouse?
Just going a bit crazy from... you know what? Were you expecting anything else? But... I did have a very long dream. A dream about many things from the past. If I had to put it into words, it would be like giving myself psychological therapy. You seem like you could benefit from some too. How about it? Want to book a session with me? Trust me, I'm a pro.
Just because you had an inner thought therapy with yourself, Hugo, does not mean you're a pro at it. Trust me. No one is. Only a therapist is.
Seems you really have recovered.
Well, of course. I'm feeling pretty great right now. Like I could argue with you all day on every petty detail of who exactly was in the wrong back then.
I wanted to ask, what you said about Mockingbird before, when you faked your death, was that part of the act?
Oh, you mean the part about how Mockingbird has never really changed anything or saved anyone. I didn't expect you to still be so hung up on this. Interesting. After all, it was you who chose to betray Mockingbird. To betray me.
Just as I said before, I never considered Mockingbird a failure. Perhaps Mockingbird deviated from its origins, but it has its value. You shouldn't reject the things you've done. Or Mockingbird.
I have contemplated this before. Yes. Mockingbird has helped some people and has genuinely managed to cause trouble for those who abuse their positions of power for evil. Yet those in high positions still possess immense resources, and the people we helped remain destitute and suffering, willing to become slaves to those in power for scraps. But just as you said, even if what we did was childishly idealistic and flawed, as little as we actually achieved, even the slightest change is by no means meaningless. Nothing holds more value to me than Mockingbird.
Hugo stares out at the ocean and gentle breeze lifts his golden locks and the sunlight glances both eyes.
All right, let's catch up later. I still have things to do and need to wrap up my plan.
I thought you would rest up first.
As much as I would prefer that. My dear uncle and the Exaltus fanatics likely would not give me such an opportunity. If all has gone to plan, the fish will have taken the bait already. And if everything goes very well, I'll soon have solid evidence of the Ravenlock
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Hatter with us and little Maxie.
Thank you for your assistance, former partner. Let's part ways here.
I'll go with you.
Lycon, surely you don't think that because I just recovered, I'm too weak to deal with those useless fools.
Hartman's actions will disturb the safety of New Eridu. As I serve the mayor, I should intervene.
Very well, whatever. Let's go. And don't slow me down.
Welcome in, S&M. Yep, that's right. You just heard Mr. Hatters' voice. You just got home from work. Before that, don't you have something to tell me? What do you mean? Don't play coy with me. I know you're not spilling your whole plan. What? Yo, yeah, you just came home from work a little earlier than usual. But yeah, that's why I had to step away real quick. Yeah, it's gonna be a short stream today, guys. I'll make it longer tomorrow, I promise. Today's just a short stream because I want to spend time with Mr. Hatter. So you kicked things off by approaching Entman from the top's big shot. How do you manage to sweet talk him? I'm a bit intelligent child, but I still have that Ravenlock blood running through my veins. Funny enough, this Lord Edmund thinks direct linger is a way more noble than a side branch, which is absolutely laughable. So I planned his arrogance to my advantage. And let's be real, I had some juicy intel to swap with those high rollers, but that's a Mockingbird secret, so I can't say any outsiders on it. Was the sacrifice core from the mayor's lab your handiwork too? You could say that. The security there is no joke, so I had to leverage tops from some extra intel after all. You know what, plenty of moles planted next to your mayor. And it was you who threw the sacrifice core up the auction to lure the exultants, and you knew they would be all over it. Yep, and did the sacrifice core to the robe of heroes. Drink of tea. And they actually matched pretty nicely too, don't you think? Classic. You heard that after the election they found a stashed counterfeit Denny's. Feel free to take the wild guesses, but honestly I think those Denny's would rather be out in the wild than sitting in some hotty-dotty accounts. And then you found Hartman and talked to him into the partnership, getting your hands on more intel on the sacrifice and the exultants. After that, you short the crime warning letter to the mayor, giving the city a legit reason to spring into action. Yep, that's on spot now. Look at you, real genius over here. In the end, you faked your own death, put yourself out of the mess, and you used the whole show to direct everyone's attention to Hartman and the Ravenlocks, keeping the exultants on their toes. Hold on a second. If that's all there is, why do you let Hartman slip you the drugs? I mean, you have your ways to dodge any kind of thing. Like, I got something I've been keeping under wraps. Actually, I've teamed up with your beloved mayor. What? When it comes to stopping the exultants, the mayor and I are on the same wavelength, so we totally collaborated. What you should be wondering is why he didn't clue you in on this. The mayor must have his own reasons. If you can convince yourself that, more power to you. Just know that if you ever want to swing back to the Mockingbird, you can come beg me. I'll make sure to just turn you down gracefully. Alright, enough chit chat. We've got bigger things to deal with.
I'm sure you've heard about the missing workers from companies under the Ravenlock family.
Yep, hold on. I'm actually gonna be right back, guys. I have to use the loop.
motherfucking drop. The countdown has just begun. Are you ready? Let's go.
So we're back from the dead. We're back from the dead.
Hell yeah.
I'm still here. Just had to use the loot. That's all. I'm still here. Okay, let's go.
Those are Ravenlock's men. The workers with them are the victims who were tricked into going into the Hollow.
I don't know if it's Sleepus who's sleeping. Sleepus, are you leaving? So I got little one in here because he's barking up a storm in the living room. Because one of our neighbors came home. Oh, you're still here? Okay. I was like, bye. Bye to who? How did it still here? Okay, let's go. Oh, there we go.
Bunch of nobodies. Annoying as hell. Kill them!
You're welcome to try. More workers here. And quite a lot of them.
Is Hartman behind this, too?
Of course. He threw them into the Hollow like offerings for the Exaltists.
There's more over there. Let's hurry.
It's different this time. Don't rush in. Let's listen in on what they're saying first. I still need more direct evidence to ensure the plan is absolutely foolproof.
The compensation you promised. It's all real, right? All we have to do is follow you into the Hollow for some simple tasks, and you'll give us a huge sum of dennies. It sounds real suspicious.
Shut your trap. You keep yapping and asking questions. If this is all so suspicious, why were you so eager to sign up for it?
Because I don't have a choice. My daughter was previously caught in a hollow disaster and suffered severe corruption. The treatment costs have completely drained our family's savings. So that's why...
It's the same for me. A serious illness at a senior age. I need the money.
Who would risk taking a job like this unless they were desperate? I'll do it. No matter how suspicious. As long as I can get paid, I'll do anything. Even risk my life.
Wait, you people from the Ravenlock family, you're part of a big company in Tops. You wouldn't go back on your word, right?
Don't worry, you'll get every Denny you were promised. But before we start, you all need to take this medicine first.
A fierce man pulls out a bunch of white pills and gives one to each worker. Another Ravenlock family member seems a bit doubtful and leans in to whisper.
Bro, should we really be doing this already?
These workers keep talking. We're wasting time like this.
Welcome in, Vulcan.
And the sooner they take it, the sooner it'll be over. Consider it an early release for them.
What? You didn't say anything about having to take pills before.
Look, this is good stuff, all right? It'll increase your ether aptitude. There's tons of people who'd kill for something like this.
Exactly! You'll be working in the Hollow for several hours. This is essential medication. You have to take it before we continue. If you refuse, then you can forget about the job. Of course, you won't receive the compensation either.
Lycon, what are you doing?
Rescuing those workers, of course. There's clearly something off about those pills. We can't let them take them.
Now is not the right time. As I said, we need more evidence to ensure the plan works.
And as I said many years ago, you can't exploit innocence to achieve your goal.
So that's how you see it.
If that's not what you want me to think, then explain everything to me.
All right. It's a little complicated, but simply put, these workers will be fine. Of course, it's your choice to trust me or not. But if you try to rush in, I will stop you.
I trust you.
Meanwhile, the workers have also made their decision except the talkative worker. Most of them already swallowed the pills. That's when the arrogant Ravenlock family member finally reveals his true nature and saying, You think I let you run while forcibly shoving the pill into the worker's mouth? After clearly capturing everything, Hugo lets out a sigh of relief.
All right. That's the evidence. Now we can go and beat them into the ground as much as you want.
Don't forget, you owe me an explanation. Also, don't overdo it and kill them. Even if they're the worst of the Ravenlock family.
All right, Your Holiness, Saint Lycon.
Who the hell are you?
Why don't you take a guess?
We're the ones here to stop you.
Scram before I get angry. Your legs? To be honest, I think I prefer the way you used to fight. You had a lot more aggression.
I've merely learned to control myself.
Ah, damn it! Who the hell are you? How dare you mess with the Ravenlock family?
Ravenlock. Savor the name while you can, for it will soon cease to exist.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means exactly what I said. I think this might be good for you. Sever your ties while you can. You still have a chance to walk your own path.
The family's honor comes above all else.
Is that really what you think? I saw the compassion on your face just now. You're not from the main family, right? That's why you were assigned to these trivial tasks. But in reality, there's no need for you to keep playing this boring game for them.
I don't have a choice. From the moment I was born into the Ravenlock family,
You always have a choice, if you're willing to act. All right, let's end the small talk here.
Hugo delivers a swift chop at the back of the neck.
Don't worry, Lycon. I didn't hit them too hard, just enough to keep them quiet.
How's that? My acting's pretty good, right?
As always, a certain someone should take some lessons from you. I'll leave the rest to you then.
Okie dokie.
The worker carries Ravenlock family members away. Now only Lycon and Hugo remain.
Okay, now can you tell me exactly what's going on here?
As you can see, that worker just now was actually an informant of mine. The pills were swapped out with vitamin tablets. Outside of this batch, some workers have already taken the actual substance Hartman has. But rest assured, the antidote for it is already in development. I found the best in the field to help, and with the data I collected before, we should have results soon.
I will trade you a brownie for a coffee cake muffin. And raise you with, oatmeal cookies.
I wanted to ask. The reason you decided to lock yourself in a room and endure the effects of the drug. Besides getting evidence, it was also to collect data on this drug in order to create an antidote, correct?
It seems you're not completely beyond hope.
I thought you were just being stubborn.
Sometimes I wonder if you know me at all.
Then, I have one last question. Why did you never tell me any of this back then?
The truth is, I heard everything. That entire conversation between you and Jack. Before he passed away in that small attic. When Jack called you aside and gave you those warnings.
When he told me you might go down the wrong path?
That's right.
You never said anything.
What would I even do? Scream and rage over your suspicions, or get on my knees and beg for you to trust me? You know there's no way I'd allow myself to do such a thing. Besides, back then, even I was confused about myself.
Jack, he...
It's all in the past. You don't need to explain anything to me. Enough. We should get going. If we're going to reminisce over the past, we should find a more suitable location.
After leaving the hollow, the two arrived at the place.
That incident back then. I didn't do it. It was a scheme Hartman devised to take over the family. It was Hartman who killed my father, too. I only discovered the truth long after the fact. I did indeed attack my father, and I thought he was dead. But he wasn't. I couldn't kill him. And even before that, if I hadn't hesitated, none of what followed would have happened. Even now, I still think they deserve death. But I no longer care to personally deliver that fate. They're beneath me. And I have more important things to do.
You...
I know we may never agree on that point, Lycon. I once wanted to fight against those ugly truths that defined me, but I discovered that the more I rejected them, the more painful it became. So, I could only accept that crazed, hateful, and malicious side of myself. As long as I know I will never become like my father, like Hartman, that is enough for me.
You've changed, but I think that might be a good thing.
Don't patronize me. You've changed a lot too, compared to before. I still disagree with Jack's words, and I won't forgive your betrayal. I will walk the path I believe is right, even if I must tread over thorns and through the mud. But I will also allow you to walk your own path, Lycon.
Should I say thank you?
You're welcome. Come to think of it, we haven't talked about your legs and eye.
It was just an accident, not your fault. I'm doing well now. I hope you are too. On the contrary, perhaps I should be the one apologizing. I misjudged you. I used to think you wanted power, that everything you did was for your own ambitions. I thought you wanted the power to pass judgment on all in this world, like a god.
I am a god. I am my own god. Or you could say that in this world, everyone is their own god. There are many things that we are powerless to change. But there are also many choices we can make. Just as I said before, I am the only one who can kill me or save me.
I'm glad you think that way.
Let's go. I still have one last thing to do. To witness the end of Ravenlock.
I'm gonna be right back, guys. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta feed little one real quick.
Are you ready? Let's go. Back from the dead.
We're back from the dead.
Hell yeah.
We're back from the dead. Back from the dead. Back from the dead.
What is going on in chat? What is going on in chat? So are we all meeting up and exchanging?
You really think you can take my place if I die? Never, you filthy bastard!
Hey. Did your mom ever teach you not to call people names? How rude.
Your little tricks mean nothing. As long as the Ravenlock family stands, I can still get back on my feet.
You still don't get it, do you? This was never about avenging my father. And I don't care about taking your place. I didn't come this far just to kill you. That'd be pathetic. Right on cue. Why don't you take a look at this, Uncle?
On behalf of TOPS, I'd like to clarify that we had no involvement in the Ravenlock family's actions. TOPS is officially terminating all partnerships with the Ravenlock family, effective immediately. We will have no further affiliation with them.
Are you crazy? What the hell do you get out of ruining the Ravenlocks? You want to be a petty thief forever?
Thief? Oh, Uncle. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm the name people whisper about. The one who robs the rich and gives to the poor. I'm the master con artist who can fool anyone, anytime. I'm the leader of Mockingbird. The one who turns every headline into my own stage. I have friends who'd catch me if I fall, partners who'd shed tears for me, and allies who always have my back. I am Hugo Vlad. You're the one who needs the Ravenlock name. I never did.
You ungrateful bastard! You should have never been born.
You flatter me. Same goes for you, Uncle.
Santa Cruz is actually only 5 hours from me. You leave Ravenlock Manor on the Hugo's speedboat. After reaching the port Elise, you were all wait for Lycon to arrive.
You've done well, Vivian.
You had better give me an explanation.
If I go to meet you and Moondragon, I'm taking Sleepless with me. We're all gonna hang out.
And here I thought this would be a touching reunion. What's with all the anger?
I live in Cali. That's cheating. No, it isn't. It's 5 hours. 10 hours on the train. That's quite a long drive, Moondragon.
Hugo, I'm a member of Mockingbird too, and I mourned your death.
Listen, Vivian. I don't want you or the people you cherish to get caught up in danger because of me. I've always been selfish, so I don't hesitate to use you all as variables in my plans. But it is because I am selfish that I also don't want my failures to affect my treasured companions.
Over here planning a vacation like I am doing something right. It's like, I want to go on vacation. But what money do I have to go on vacation, you know?
In any case, if you were in the same position, would you not make the same decisions? Lycon's taking care of everything outside. We should go. Also, Wise, thank you. And I'm sorry for the whole act where I threatened you. It was the only way for Hartman to drop his guard against you and leave you be. I, Hugo Vlad, am forever indebted to you.
With Lycon's assistance, you successfully leave the Ravenlock Manor and return to the video store.
Master Proxy, although it is late, there is some important intel that I must give you now.
Dude, I just escaped a manor and you're telling me you're gonna give me more information I don't need? You're lucky that I like you, Lycon.
Did you know about Hugo's plan to fake his death and everything that's been happening, Lycon?
I was simply playing along. After all, I could not determine whether Hugo's plan would pose a threat to you. You are a student of the mayor's late friend, and I am obligated to protect you.
You still have that habit of finding awkward excuses when you're embarrassed.
Mr. Hugo Vlad, if you have any important intelligence to share, please do so with haste.
You two sure are, close.
For the sake of a certain old fossil's sleep schedule, I'll keep it brief. I learned from Camille that Dina intends to embed the sacrifice core into the sacrifice. Apparently, it will make the sacrifice much stronger. Sacrifices created this way will not retain their minds and will indiscriminately attack all living beings, including their creator. So the Exaltists don't do this. It would bring them no benefit. But Dina's concoction can control people's minds. If a person takes the pill and is injected with the serum Landon left behind, the sacrifice would be under its creator's control. Although the dormant sacrifice has been destroyed, Dina found a batch of that serum her father created and wants to create new sacrifices.
Putting aside the sacrifice for now, Hartman's sacrifice core is fake. We don't know where the real one disappeared to.
The real core has always been here.
Here? In Lord Phaethon's video store?
Vivian, do you remember when I suggested you give that collectible to our dear proxy?
I remember. But that was just an ordinary pendant. And I've met the person who submitted it. She has absolutely no connection to the Exaltists.
How about our dear proxy take out that pendant so we can take a look?
After finding the pendant sent by Vivian, Hugo takes a gentle press, a hidden clasp, and the pendant clicks upon them from the middle inside the sacrificial core. Well, look at that. We had it all this long and no one fucking told me about it. Hugo, I want to yeet you off a damn fucking cliff. Like, really, really fucking badly.
I'll take your surprised expressions as a compliment for my little trick. I will hand over this core to the mayor as agreed, since he fulfilled his promise to protect Vivian and the manager while I was pretending to be dead. I won't go back on my promises.
No wonder the mayor would promote rhetoric favorable to Mockingbird. I can't believe I thought he was actually being sincere.
Since we have the sacrifice core, all we have to do now is stop Dina from using innocent people to make more sacrifices.
Yes, and we need to destroy the last batch of Landon's serum.
Hopefully with no options left, Dina will give up her obsession.
All right, that's the important stuff. I'm going to go and confirm where Landon's serum's been stashed. I'll contact you again once I have something.
What's wrong, Lycon? Weren't you in a rush to get back and rest? You act like you're going to turn into a werewolf after midnight or something. How are you feeling? Relax. I'm not kicking the bucket just yet. But you look like a bit run down than before. Just getting over something hasty, that's all. Risking your neck like that wasn't exactly smart. Maybe you should have... Lycon, remember what I said back when I faked my death? For a permanent and absolute victory, we must endure the pain of cutting away the rotten flesh and preserve through the darkness hours before dawn. Not wrong, sure, but it was arrogant enough. The little lemonade was keeps me going sometimes. Yes, drinking the Delulu lemonade from time to time is not a bad thing, depending on the situation. It's almost powerful as coffee. Nothing as powerful as coffee. Because at the end of the day, a person can only shape their own destiny and nothing more. Well, I appreciate the compliment. Hugo, have you gotten a lot explained into? No more secrets. I will. I'll lay it all out. Promise. After a little chit-chat, Lycon, Hugo, and Vivian say their goodbyes and take off. Wise, Hugo sent a message earlier. There is news progress of the sacrifice situation. They found a large batch of unused sacrifice serum. He wants us to be the guide. He, Vivian, and Lycon will be heading to the Hollow with us to destroy the serum. I use the HDD system this time to head in with you. When you're ready, just give me a shout once and remember to bring EOS. Give me one moment.
Awaiting further instructions.
I have 2 guns, so double the accuracy.
Awesome. We see 6, Billy. Let's go. I'm careful with how much coffee I drink. Too much caffeine combined with my ADHD meds could make me trigger the oh, like the energetic rabbit. It just keeps going and going and going. Alright, Sukaku, we got you to C6 as well. Nice. Oh, we almost got him to equipment.
It's our turn, bro.
That is totally a fair reason not to drink a lot of coffee. Yes! Very, very fair not to drink that much coffee. Nope. That's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Nice. You're not. Okay. Then this. You know what? Let's start the demo. I get kind of side eye at coffee shops for adding too many extra shots. You sound like me back in college.
Scram before I get angry.
Yeah, coffee sometimes my friend for me.
Freeze all! Let order and madness dance! I don't enjoy repetitive scripts. Scram before I get angry.
With this power,
Time to hunt.
Oh, what a... Let the party begin. careful.
Yeah, coffee sometimes friends for me. I tend to stick with black tea. I'm a tea. At any point, I'm a minimum of 15 types of tea. Oh, dang. Like, darling, I work in retail at the time. In the most stuck up part of town. Just give me my caffeine. That's fair. That is completely fair. Oh god, I'm having a flashback when I worked at Subway. I'd rather be unemployed than work at a fast food place. Same.
I used to work at Del Taco graveyard shift. So you can just imagine how people are at 2 o'clock in the morning trying to get tacos. Done.
You used to work at Walmart?
I do not blame you. Okay. Let's see. I don't want to spend money. Achievements? Ooh, we got achievements. Nice. Oops, wrong one. Internet. Oh. Oh, nice. Will that give me enough? Okay, let's do singles.
Not to mention people don't like hiring Gen Zs. I get that my generation is difficult to work with, but not all of us suck. Oh, that's fair. Yep. Nothing.
He just doesn't want to come home, guys. Alright.
I think we're gonna end the stream there. Because I'm getting really, really hungry. And thank you everyone for hanging out. I will be streaming tomorrow at 3 p.m. It'll be a much longer stream. I promise. Had a promise. Let's go and give some love to someone, shall we? Let's see. Give some love to go and hang out with Ambi. Let's go get some love to Ambi. Thank you everyone for hanging out with me. I truly appreciate it. Until